Hey everyone, today I have for you guys my first spring makeup tutorial for this year. I created this look and I wanted to use like pinks, purples, and blues in this look. I wanted to use some more like fun colors for spring, but I also wanted to keep it really wearable. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I already have one eye done. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my lid with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is like my favorite concealer to prime my lids with, because it's so full coverage, it really like cancels out all the veins that are on my lid. So now I'm gonna set that in place and I'm just using my Coty Airspun powder. This just really helps to make sure everything's nice and smooth so that all the shadows blend nicely. So today I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. This is one of my all-time favorite palettes. And I'm first going to pick up the shade Eden on a Morphe E27 brush. And I'm just going to kind of put this all throughout my crease. Nothing really precise. This is just like my transition shade. So everything's really going to blend up into this shade. I like to do like circular motions and then go back and forth in windshield wiper motions. Really making sure that the edges are nice and blended. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Amber, and I'm going to put this shade a little bit lower into my crease. Then I'm going to pick up the shade Amethyst, and I'm first going to pack this on my outer corner, and then I'm going to blend it into my crease. Then I'm going to pick up a tiny bit of saffron and just put that on my outer corner. I will blend it in just a tiny bit into my crease, but not very far into my crease. I really want to focus this on my outer corner. Now I'm going to take just a tiny amount of the shade OUD and I'm going to put this right on my outer corner just to deepen it up. I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit and blend it out. I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I'm going to apply the shade Drippin' Diamonds on the inner half of my lid. And I'm just going to use my finger. This is just like a super pretty light blue metallic shadow. This is probably like my favorite shade in this palette. Going back into the Huda Beauty palette, I'm going to take a little bit of Twilight also on my finger, and I'm just going to put this on the outer half of my lid, making sure that the two shadows blend together in the middle of my lid. So now I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of Amethyst, and I'm just going to lightly use this to blend out my lid shades with my crease. So since I'm wearing false lashes, I'm going to be taking my MAC Graph-A-Lac liner, and I'm just going to do like a thin line just so that my lashes blend in. This doesn't have to be precise. Now I'm just going to apply a thin coat of my Loreal Voluminous mascara. This is the Carbon Black version. So now I'm going to apply some PUR Pro Eyelashes. These are in the style Trendsetter. So moving on to the face, I'm first going to be priming with the Touch in Sol No Poreblem Primer. To cancel out my dark circles underneath my eyes, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid. This one is in the shade Pink. So I have some pretty bad breakouts right now, so I'm going to be using a super full coverage foundation. I'm going to be using the Dermacol Foundation. This stuff can literally cover up anything. I've talked about this before, I've put it in favorites videos, but literally you need just a tiny amount and this will more than cover up everything on my face. So I just kind of dot it around. And then I like to use this oval brush. This is by Crown Brush, and just blend it in. Now I'm going to be applying some concealer. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I use this in like every single video. It's definitely my favorite concealer. And I'm just going to put it underneath my eyes. And then I'm just going to set underneath my eyes with my Coty Airspun powder. And I'm also going to set the rest of my face. To warm up my face, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the light version of the bronzer. Now I'm going to apply some blush. This is by MAC. It is their blush in the shade Mocha. It's just like a nice mauve pink. It kind of goes with everything. I'm just going to be applying it with a Morphe R4 brush. I got this in my Morphe Me. And then to highlight my face, I'm going to be going in with my Sleek Solstice highlighting palette. I'm going to be using the purple shade from this palette. I feel like the camera does not do this justice. Like in real life, it's so bright. So now that my face is pretty much done, I'm gonna go back in and finish off my eyes. So I'm gonna go back into my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I'm first gonna go in with the shade Eden, and I'm just gonna smudge this underneath my lower lash line. Then I'm going to pick up the shade Amethyst, and I'm going to put this right underneath my lower lash line as well. So now I'm going to highlight my inner corner. I use that same purple shade that I highlighted with. So now I'm just going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. So to finish off the look, I'm going to be applying this Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Perla. So this is the completed look. What I love about it is that it has like fun colors in it, but it's still wearable for every day. It has your purples, pinks, and blues, which are super fun for the springtime. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you check out my description box below. I will have all of the products that I used in this video linked there. And don't forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button so you can receive notifications of when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching.